Hey y'all, it's Susan with Susan's Country Living. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to the country. It's a hot day here in the Texas Gulf Coast area, and we've been picking okra, so I'm going to make some smothered okra tonight. So to make some smothered okra, I'm just going to cut this up and talk. To make you some smothered okra, first you need some okra. Best if it came from your backyard, your neighbor, farmer's market, little lady at church that has too much, like me. So, but I'm just slicing this okra up, and in the meantime, I've got about a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of bacon grease going in this pot here. I have chopped up half of a onion and a green bell pepper. I've got a can of diced tomatoes, or use your home canned tomatoes, bay leaf, and half a cup of chicken stock or more, depends on how much okra. This called for a pound of okra. I don't know how much I have, I just have what I picked this morning. That's what we're going to use and make us some smothered okra. Now, some people put sausage and meat in their smothered okra and serve it over rice, and that's your meal. Well, I'm not putting any meat in ours because we're having some salmon patties tonight and some smothered okra, and it's going to be good. So we're going to get started here. I got all this okra that I need to slice up. You can slice it however you want it. You can slice it thin, you can slice it thick. So I'm going to get the rest of this cut up, and then we'll start putting things together. Okay, so I got my okra all sliced up, and once I saw how much okra, I decided to use my larger pot there with a bigger bottom, and just poured the bacon grease and butter in there. I'm going to put my onions in first. This is half an onion chopped up, and we're going to saute this for about 3 minutes. All right, so our onions are soft and they're starting to turn, they're translucent. We're going to add our bell pepper. And our okra. Give that a good stir. I've got my pot it's about medium heat. This for about 20 minutes, just stirring it occasionally. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes, and this is what our okra looks like now. And this would be perfectly delicious with some salt and pepper, and just have it sauteed like this. But we're going to keep on, and we're going to smother our okra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the tomatoes with the juice. I'm going to add the chicken stock. And if you don't have Cajun seasoning, you can just add what I'm going to add, because I don't want mine really spicy. So I've got a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of chili powder, and that's what I'm going to add in here. Stir that in. If you wanted to make it spicy, you could add cayenne or some red pepper flakes. Get this all mixed up, bring it to a boil, reduce the heat, cover it, and simmer it till it's not slimy anymore, about an hour probably. Alright, so I'm going to tuck that bay leaf in. Down there. Scrape these sides down. Get everything down there in that liquid. If you need to add more water, you can, but this okra is going to release some more liquid. Here. And we're just going to let it cook and stir it every now and then. Okay, this has been cooking for about 45 minutes, and I've been stirring it every now and then. I'm going to give it a taste to see if I need to adjust any seasoning. You can see that it's really cooked down and it's really soft. So we're going to get a little bit here. I also added some black pepper but when I started cooking it. All right. So it's not slimy at all. I need a little more of that. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Has evaporated or been absorbed in this okra. I think the seasoning's just perfect. I don't think it needs anything else. It's not too salty. There's a richness to the okra from the bacon grease and the butter and the caramelization of the natural sugars that are in food. So if you have a lot of okra and you want to make something really delicious, and this could be a one-pot meal, throw some sliced sausage in there, some chicken, some shrimp, or any kind of meat that you would like. Serve it over rice, and you have a delicious, healthy, from the garden meal. Bye, y'all.